For the past 70 years, presidents, political leaders, and religious leaders have gathered for the National Prayer Breakfast to put aside politics and pray for the nation.
Of our democracy is at grave risk. I pray that we follow what Jesus taught us, to serve rather than be served. I don't always do it. I hope try. I don't always do it. I pray to keep the faith, that the very promise of America, believing that there's nothing we can't do, where every person is created equal in the image of God, no matter who, where we come from, who we are, what our color, or how we choose to pray, or whether or not we choose to pray. They deserve to be treated equally throughout their lives. Faith in the very idea of America that can be defined, in my view, by a single word. I've been saying this for over 30 years. When I get asked to define America, one word: possibilities. Possibilities. One of the reasons why other countries sometimes think we're arrogant is we believe anything is possible. Anything is possible. And faith in the American people will prove each and every day we're a great nation, because we're at our heart a good people. We do bad things and we get frightened. St. Augustine wrote that a people was a multitude defined by a common object of their love. I believe the common objects of our love that define us Americans are opportunity, liberty, dignity, respect, honor, service, truth. Things everybody recognizes both here and around the world. As I stand in this citadel democracy that was attacked 1 year ago, the issue is, for us, is unity. How do we unite us again? Unity is elusive, but it's really actually necessary. Unity doesn't mean we have to agree on everything, but unity is where enough of us believe in a core of basic things: the common good, the general welfare, a faith in the United States of America. The United States of America. Nearly 3 weeks ago, we were reminded of that truth. A gunman entered a synagogue in Colleyville, Texas. He took 4 worshipers hostage, including a rabbi, for 11 hours. But violence and vengeance didn't pierce the goodness and grace of that scene. Heroic law enforcement officers were joined by local faith leaders, including an imam, a Baptist minister, who offered their help. Nearby Catholic church opened its doors for the hostages' families. At sunset, a group of Muslim women, friends of the rabbi's wife, walked in with one of the rabbi's favorite foods. They hugged and they wept because of the bravery of the hostages and the law enforcement officers. The hostages escaped safely, and the families were reunited. When asked later if he would change anything, the rabbi said, quote, "We will do what we always do, which is the best we can." Which is the best we can. I had a long conversation with the rabbi. It was interesting to hear him describe the scene and how faith mattered. Whether you're in a synagogue or a church or a mosque or a temple, whether you're religious or not, we're all imperfect human beings trying our best, the best we can, because we can't know the future. We can't know what's coming. We also can't live in fear every step of the way. That's America. From darkness, we've found joy, hope, and light. Rather than driving us apart, faith can move us together, because all the great confessional faiths have the same fundamental basic beliefs. Not just faith in a higher power, but faith to see each other as we should. Not as enemies, but as neighbors. Not as adversaries, but as fellow Americans. As leaders of this nation who work and pray together, there's an oath to God and country to uphold and a charge to keep, to stand in the breach and to protect our democracy, to work together to right wrongs. That's how we all came here, to make the most of our time on earth. For if a house divided cannot stand, surely a house united can do anything. And if we do that, I think we'll have done our duty. With history and God watching, we will have to prove that there's nothing beyond the capacity of the United States when we're united. United States.